Hi all, welcome to our Team of the Week 27 predictions. Apologies for not having this up last night. I was just kind of on the fence with a couple players from Bayern, and I was waiting until kicker ratings were posted up at lunch just to make sure, and then we would take it from there. So, as we would expect from the thumbnail, that it looks like a decent Team of the Week. The big question is, will Messi feature? And I know a few folk will say in the comments, where is James Rodriguez as well? I know he is in Team of the Week 26. I can't see back-to-back informs. I can't see them breaking that rule. But let me know in the comments down below who you would like for inform for Team of the Week 27. But it actually could be some nice first informs, second informs, and also third informs to keep in mind. So I start off with Pickford with 5 saves and a clean sheet. I wouldn't be surprised if Richarlison got in, but looking at the ratings that were given across the board from like BBC, Sky, newspaper outlets like Independent, Guardian, etc., they all had Pickford getting kind of like consistently the highest rating from that match. Then Tellez, 1 goal, 1 assist and a clean sheet for Porto. Now he's not got an inform yet to his name despite having a UCL live card, but it looks like in line for an inform and would be well deserved and could be quite a nice looking card, especially if you've not tried out his card at all. I had his UCL rare card for a period and that was not too shabby. Grimaldo, now some outlets have him for 1 assist and a clean sheet, some outlets have him for 2 assists and a clean sheet. Regardless, I still feel he has a very strong chance of a second inform, and with defensive outlets looking maybe a little bit light, the Liga NOS might have 2 standout defenders, but as I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he was to be excluded, but I feel he's got a strong shout. Alaba got an assist and a clean sheet. Now we got a 2 on kicker is what the difference maker is. I wouldn't be surprised looking at defenders if Roussillon was to suddenly be featured for an inform. But Bayern deserve an inform for their 6-0 victory, but to be honest, Wolfsburg wouldn't be surprised for a second inform for their absolute annihilation at the weekend. Porto's second inform looked pretty tasty actually for 2 goals, very impressive. And Girona, despite not having maybe the most impressive season for them, they are still doing pretty decently, and Porto deserving a second inform, Stuani being another standout in their team. Now Linetti is a bit of a punt really, with 1 goal and 1 assist. Now this game for Sampdoria, Ekdal got an 8, which was quite common over the weekend. Now 7.5s were pretty common as well. Now I feel someone from that game will feature. I can't see Quagliarella. Prieto got 1 goal and a 7.5, but I honestly feel that Linetti might be the strongest shout from that game. Luis Alberto, 2 goals, 1 assist from centre mid. Now that is quite interesting. If he definitely gets a centre mid or even a cam card, could be quite cheap and appealing. But at this stage of FIFA, I know a lot of folk will not be overly excited, but for SBC fodder, he will be quite handy, I would imagine. Mario Fernandes, a goal and a clean sheet. Now he played right, it looks like right mid, but he always constantly plays like right wing back. That's how he kind of gets set up. But I'm hoping it's classed as a right wing back and he gets in. He's been due a few times, but the Russian league just doesn't seem to get the attention this year. I think because of how many cards that are in, well, the lack of teams in the licence. Then Mertens got himself 1 goal, 2 assists to get himself another inform by the looks of it. Very impressive performance in all honesty, and definitely merits his spot into Team of the Week 27, just kind of bulking up the strikers, and obviously just had his Carnival card, so keep that in mind. Di Maria got himself 2 goals and 1 assist and was absolutely instrumental in their victory against Marseille. Now he played striker, so that's why he's at striker, and in all honesty, the cards are just starting to become a little bit more appealing for Di Maria. If you remember his Team of the Year card that was a cam a few years back, it's almost verging on that status. And Max Cruz, 2 goals, 1 assist and a 1 on kicker. Part of that 1 club this week alongside James and Wout Weghorst. And I would say if he doesn't get in Team of the Week, I would be pleasantly surprised. But Werder Bremen and Cruz in general have been very impressive this season and deserves his spot. Hamdallah, the only player this week to get 4 goals, which is fair play to the guy. And a nice third inform could be inbound, would be 85 rated. And to start off from a 74 silver to an 85, he's definitely worked up pretty well. And I'm surprised he never got an upgrade, to be honest. He would have been a nice rest of the world upgrade, especially if the third in form was maybe even an 86. Pandev, 1 goal, 1 assist for a second in form. He helped come off the bench after about 60 minutes, got himself a goal and assist against Juventus, who lost their unbeaten run in the league and could be more than deserved. Then Hinteregger got himself 1 goal and a clean sheet, second in form potentially for him. Now he got a 2 on kicker as well, like Alaba, so one of them may be dropped, but I feel because it was the only goal in the game, he has a strong chance of happening. So Bundesliga could be quite heavy from a defensive view as well, but there's some players that may sneak in over others that I wouldn't be surprised about, like Bikacic got a 2 as well, but it'll be fun in games. Veghorst got himself 3 goals, 2 assists, the only player that got actually 5 contributions. Hamdallah was obviously the only man to get 4 goals, but Veghorst got the most contributions of the week. Also got himself a 1 on kicker and deserves his spot. Rooney got a hat-trick and an assist in DC United's 5-0 victory. Kind of walks in. It's funny how this will be his third special card, but he's got an SBC card and a flashback card. Piatti got himself 2 goals and a very, very good match rating across the outlets report on MLS, and I would say if he should get, I would say he's a very strong top potential, but I really fancy him happening. He's got a league SBC card and this is a nice alternative, and MLS could be quite heavy. They've been due a few cards, to be honest. Hamuna got himself 1 goal, 2 assists for St Etienne, who just keep piling on that pressure to maybe get into the Champions League, and Hamuna, part of that discard inform club. The one, like, it'll be handy at least anyway due to nationality and league, so I wouldn't exactly knock having him in your club as an investment. Bizot, 5 saves, a clean sheet, and the player of the week in the Eredivisie, got himself an 8 and more than deserves his spot for their 1-0 victory for AZ Alkmaar. And I would say looks the second goalkeeper of the week to sneak in and would be well deserved, and pretty much is going to be part of your discard inform club. Quinones got a hat-trick of assists for Tigres in their 4-1 victory. Always forget when I actually had to make sure when I was putting this one in, I was like, is this the guy that's got the League SBC card or is it the other one? But I think it must be his brother or a relation of some, maybe just someone else with a similar name. And Gulo looks set for maybe a second inform in the Polish league. He got himself 2 goals, 1 assist from midfield. Could be a nice card actually if the second inform happens. I've seen some folks not predict him, and I've seen some not even suggest them at all, which is quite interesting. I feel, I'm sure I predicted them the last time when no one did, and I kind of hope fate falls into my favour again. Benes, 2 goals, 2 assists, part of that 4 contribution club. His team ran riot in Germany, hosting KL, who are starting to find a real bit of late form to maybe push back into the promotion playoff spots, and looks an interesting card. And I got himself a hat-trick and an assist to get his team's 4-0 victory for Clermont Foot, and just part of the discard club of the week. And looks like no silver informs to behold, despite teams like Crewe, for example, winning 6-1, but no one really standing out to merit a spot. In terms of top possible, you've also got Pablo Hernandez for 2 goals, Ayling for 2 assists last week, McGinn for 2 goals and then his performance midweek, Villanueva for 1 goal, 1 assist, Caleri for 2 goals, Orban for man of the match and a clean sheet, Savanier 1 goal, 1 assist and a 2-2 draw, Eder Militao for an assist and a clean sheet, Matthias Oliveira for 1 goal, 1 assist, Boffin for 6 saves, Johnston for 7 saves and a clean sheet, Corona for 1 assist and a good match rating, Ekdal for an 8 on Gazeta, Preyet for 1 goal and a 7.5 on Gazeta, Honsak for 1 goal and 2 assists, Nestor Orovsky for 2 goals, 1 assist, Boateng for an assist and a clean sheet, Ellis for 1 goal, 2 assists, Marquinhos for a goal and a clean sheet, Gurtner 3 saves, one of them being a penalty save and a clean sheet and a 0-0 draw, Martinez for 1 goal and 1 assist, and Messi for his hat-trick. So plenty to factor in for Team of the Week 27. The big question is, Will Messi happen? I know his last one was Team of the Week 24 and his Man of the Match ends on Wednesday, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was to be put in just to beef up this Team of the Week. As I said, folks, let me know down in the comments below who you would like for an inform for Team of the Week 27. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later.